Hi, my name is David York, and this video is concerning my dashboard that I made through a data set off of Kaggle of popular video games. The data set takes data from a website called Backlogged. I'm actually not very familiar with this site, but apparently people can play games and rate and leave reviews for certain video games that they play. And so, like I said, this data comes from that website. Um, or sorry, it's based off the website and it comes from Kaggle, made by Rando Marn AB. Apologize if I butchered that name. But so yeah, so basically this kind of gives us a dashboard um, of bits of data and attributes or columns from that data that was pulled. And some of the questions I wanted to have answered was what was the highest rated Pokemon game? Because I'm actually very much huge into Pokemon. And basically, as we can see here, Black version 2, that was like one of the highest rated, and also Heart Gold. So for that website, it is tied. And then also one of the other questions I wanted to have answered was what was like the top 10 played video games. Um, and a bit later on, I kind of like want to go over this again to kind of see what was actually like the most popular video game. But as we can see from the data, Minecraft was like one of the number one top most played. And then as we can see, what follows is Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Grand Theft Auto 5, Portal 2, Undertale. Yeah, so you guys can read that. And it all I've really done is just um, the three uh, divs. Um, but of course, I definitely want to work on this a bit more since this topic is definitely something I'm very passionate about. So yeah, it was really interesting pulling the data set from this website from Kaggle and utilizing that to answer the questions I had. So let's go ahead and run into the code. So with this particular data set, I used um, Plotly, Pandas, and Dash, those Python libraries to create my dashboard. And so one of the questions I asked again was which of the Pokemon games is the highest rated. I used a color palette off of this color palette generator website to make it look a little bit more presentable, a little bit more easy on the eyes. And of course, as you go through the data, I kind of pulled titles that had Pokemon in it um, in order to see like the rating of those particular titles and be able to return those for um, the top rated Pokemon games and also um, to kind of see the top 10 for those. And yeah, so kind of like gives you I mainly focused on bar graphs and I gave a section for the top most played games and that pulls from the data set the plays column. Um, Plays meaning like how many players have actually played the game. So I kind of based my data off of that. Again, I kind of want to go back and kind of calculate the popularity of those games. So hopefully it'd be interesting to see how much uh, my graphs will change after that. And so with that, basically all of this was through pandas, right, to kind of get those together. And then, of course, using Plotly Express to make the graphs as well. And then utilizing Dash, I was able to use HTML elements to actually make, um, well, using HTML elements and also CSS elements to make my dashboard. Um, and so, yeah, I thought it was a really interesting project. I really did learn a lot. And any feedback that you guys have, feel free to share. I'd love to learn more about it. So, thank you so much for your time and hope you have a wonderful day.